Alright guys, today I'm going to be talking about my Vexilar FL-8SE. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Mad Outdoor Adventures. Let's find an adventure.
Alright, so I'm going to be talking about my Vexilar FL-8SE. So this is like the base model. This is the cheapest one you can get from Vexilar. I don't know about the other companies, but it's as simple as it gets. I actually got this late January, early February 2021, back when ice fishing stuff was extremely hard to find, and of course that was when I wanted to get into it. So I got it, I did an unboxing, which we'll talk about later, and then I went fishing. I was going to show like in-field use, but that fishing trip didn't go very well. I didn't film anything. So that never happened. So I have used this that time that things went all wrong. I didn't record anything, and then 2 other times. Once was just for a demonstration for you guys later, and then the other time in this video. So check that video out. Pretty simple, right? Bottom we have the on and off. We have a white scale of 1, 2, and 4. A yellow scale of 1, 2, and 4, and that refers to the ring on the inside. So the white ring 0 to 20, the gold ring or the yellow ring is 0 to 30. So if I change this, turn it on and go to the white 1, that means I'm looking at 20 feet of water. This number here is just a multiplier, so 0 to 20, and then 0 to 40, and then 0 to 80 based on the 1, 2, or 4. And then on the other side, same thing with the yellow ring, right? 0 to 30, 0 to 60, and then 0 to 120. So we can fish from anywhere from, 0 feet to 120 feet of water. The reason why you have different scales is because you want to maximize the screen. So if you're in 20 feet of water, you would go to the white 1 instead of the yellow 1, because that will give you more of the screen to look at. Right, so the middle button here is the IR button, interference reset. So if you and a buddy are fishing and you're getting a lot of clutter on here, if you're picking up his sonar, you can hit this button. There's 10 stages. You'll find a stage that clears it up. You only have to do it on one of the units. So if you both had Vexilars, or he had whatever, a Garmin or a Markham, you only have to do it on yours. It will clear it up. But so you have 10 stages here, that way you're not picking up interference. We also have a gain. So the gain is how much power you want to output to the transducer. They say to try to keep it as low as possible. When you turn it up, you're going to get a whole lot more clutter on the screen. So depending on what you're working with, you mess with this just to try to make sure you have a clear top, clear bottom, and you can see your jig. You don't want too much clutter, right? As far as the lines go, like I know like solid red, like on the bottom, that means it's a hard bottom, and the colors change based on what kind of bottom it is. And then when you're jigging, you'll see little lines come up, right? So those are the fish. If it's a stronger signal, it'll be like red or orange. If it's a lighter signal, it'll be green. It also, I guess, can refer to the size of the fish. I'm not an expert, but I will say it's a lot of fun to use this, because you'll see your jig going down and then you'll see the fish coming up, and it's like a video game. Like it blows my mind. And I know this is like real basic like fish finding technology, but to me, it's ridiculous. So that's all the buttons. That's how you use the system. So let's get into the unboxing. Today we're going to be looking at my Vexilar. I just got this at Dunham Sporting Goods. I walked right past it. I was doing a second run through the aisle. As you may know, fishing stuff, ice fishing stuff right now is real hard to find. Luckily I saw it, picked it up. It was one of my birthday gifts from my wife to me, but I bought it because I found it. So let's take a look what we got. We got cardboard. Got the owner's manual here. Looks like a power supply box. At least it looks like a Christmas bulb power supply box. Yep, it's a power supply. We got the system itself. Comes with the transducer, the bubble wrap, the float. Let's see if it turns on. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna have to charge it, but let's see if I can figure out how to turn it on. Oh, it turned on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's turning on. So what's nice about this one from what I saw online is it comes with the charger just connected. So all you gotta do is plug that in, plug it into a wall, and I assume like everything else. Oh, it says flashing red LED connection error, continuous red LED battery charging, continuous green battery charged, recharge battery after each use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook this up, charge it up, and then we're gonna go out on the water and give it a try. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, I got that last year. That was that first trip that I was going to show you guys like in-field use that first day, but that trip went horrible. We did have fun, but a lot of things went wrong. I didn't record anything. So now we're going to get into actual use where I just drilled a hole, popped this in to try to show you how it works. The only issue though, for whatever reason, that GoPro does not like to pick up this flashing lights too well, so you're not going to see a lot of lights, and then you're going to see it like triple off, even though it doesn't really do that in real life. I don't know how to fix that, but you're going to have your top, you're going to have your bottom, and then you'll see your jig or whatever you're using in between. So let's get into the demonstration. Alright guys, so I unboxed the Vexilar. Told you guys about that. Here I am actually going to use it, see how it works. I'm not real professional here. Got this nice deucer and float. I'm going to probably have to fix that float stop. I'm going to put it in here, see if we can see anything and kind of show you what I see. This stop's got to go way down here. See what happens. So I'm just putting the float stop on there. That, you know, determines how far that's down there. Try to have that even with the bottom of the ice. This might be a little farther than the bottom of the ice, but it's going to work for demonstration purposes. So as we talked about, we turn it on. Depending on how deep this is where you go. So like this white one, that's 0 to 20. The white 2 is 0 to 40. The yellow is 0 to 30, 0 to 60, and then the 4-time multiplier. So I could use this in 120 feet of water if I ever was that deep. So I'm going to just turn it on. So we are in, I'd say, like 7 feet of water. So you'll see that's the bottom. This is the top here. So as I move this transducer, you see how the bottom's going deeper and deeper. Hopefully you can see this on the camera because I don't know how well it's picking it up. I did bring a fishing pole just so that way you could see the fishing pole. You want to hand me the fishing pole, Mike? Sure. It's really hard to film this for some reason. There it is. So this line up here is the top. That line down there is the bottom. I'm going to throw this little jig in there. Not really fishing today, I just want to show you guys how this works. I mean, you guys might already know how it works, but if you're watching my video, maybe not.
It's a little homo. So as you can see, as soon as I start getting this down there, see this is really hard to film. This is the top here. Over here somewhere is my spoon, and you can see it moving up and down.
You gotta put your hand over it again.
See my spoon moving up and down over to the right side of the screen. It's really hard to film this for some reason. I don't know. It's like a video game. It's insane. And then what's really cool is when you're on fish, which I don't think I'm gonna catch anything here, but I'll try to go to the bottom. So come here. So you can see the bottom, that red line, and then my spoon's right above it. I'm jiggling it. What's cool is when fish are on the bottom, they'll just start chasing it, and you can see it's like cat and mouse. It's crazy. It's like a video game. I love it. But like I said, I'm not fishing today. I want to just show you that fun stuff there.
Alright guys, hopefully you like that demonstration, even though you can't really see a whole lot. I did try to cover it and try to show you do see a little bit, but it's not as clear as it is in real life. I'm not sure why the camera won't pick it up, so I do apologize about that. But overall, I think it's great. To me, it's a necessity. You need one, just at the very least, so you can see what depth you're fishing at, right? Instead of just guessing. And it will show you fish. It'll help you catch fish. I think it's awesome. Yes, it is the cheapest one they have. Yes, there's a lot more advanced technology out there, but as far as getting there ice fishing, I don't think you can go wrong with this. So I do recommend it, especially if you're a beginner like I am. Pick one of these up. I think it was like 300 bucks, which is a lot of money, but it's not as much money as the more advanced ones, or like something crazy like the Live Scope, like $3,000. So I'd say pick it up and give it a shot, see if you like it. You can trick it out, change the transducers, do a bunch of different stuff to it that I'll probably will do in the future, as I said before. So that is going to wrap up this video. So if you like today's video, give me that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more outdoor content coming your way. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll find you on the next adventure.